Why do some waves barrel so good? Katie McConnell here. I'm a surfer and marine biologist, and today I've joined Dr. Cliff Kapono and the Mega Lab for their Community Reef Mapping Day at Honolua Bay, supported by REEF. Honolua is a world-class point break on the northwestern tip of the island of Maui in the sovereign nation of Hawaii. During peak season, northwest swells wrap along the peninsula over a mixed coral reef in an amazing series of sections, each with their own special characteristics that are sensitive to tiny variations in swell direction, period, tide, and wind. On the best days, Honolua can offer up multiple barrel sections. Of them, the most notorious is probably the Cave. So what makes the Cave barrel so hard? After surveying multiple barreling reef breaks around the world, Dr. Kapono believes that pukas, or holes in the reef, are the key ingredient. To be honest, it took me a minute to wrap my head around the idea at first, but when I swam out to where the cave barrels, I couldn't believe my eyes. Right there under the water, there were several large crater-like pukas in the reef, flanked by a more uniform reefscape both up and down the line. Interestingly, just up from the actual cave barrel section, I checked out my usual takeoff spot for backdooring the cave. There I found a long, deep, canyon-like channel that I imagine helps funnel in additional swell energy that could explain why the cave can sometimes be an even bigger wave than some of the sections up the point. I'm no geologist, but following that same reef canyon towards the coast, one might infer that it could be a relic of some ancient land-sea connectivity, because it does line up pretty exactly with a small watershed coming down the cliff. While I was out making my own observations, the Mega Lab was actually creating a legit 3D map of the reef using sonar from a robotic catamaran and a swimming video transect. The team had shared with me some free apps that anyone can use to make 3D models of the reef. So I tried my hand at it using a GoPro from both inside one of the reef pukas and also an upright coral head. I was super surprised by how easy it was to just simply upload my 3D scans into the app, and about 2 days later, the 3D model came back, and I feel like it came out pretty cool actually. Maps are amazingly useful tools, and I'm super stoked that I had the chance to see these techniques applied in surf ecosystems to better understand the waves we love to surf, and in doing so become more effective stewards. Since all these 3D models are geo-referenced down to a square centimeter, the next step will be to get surfers to take GPS tracks while they get barreled out the cave, so the exact barrel section can be confirmed on the map. Thanks again to REEF, the Mega Lab, and local organizations like the Save Honolua Coalition, Kahakukahi Ocean School, and Hui Ova'a for making this rad event happen. Until next time, a hui ho!